Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Outstanding, Gina. You look fantastic.
Thanks.
You got all dressed up for this?
No.
No? Well, I'm glad she's here. I'm glad you came. I'm glad. We've got a great concept for a show lined up today. I hate to call it a great show before we know it is yet, but I think we put all the good stuff in it. It's like,
so what are we
it's
doing?
like baking a good cake. You just keep putting good things in it, and then you end up with something amazing.
All right, so tell me.
If you're like, well, first I have Karen, TheKonnector.
I love her. She's so sweet.
I get that a lot. Every time I bring up that name, I try to bring it real big, and everybody's like, oh.
Not Karen.
Yes. Well, we're going to get to know what she's all about, what she's doing. She's in the title business. Okay. You know, she's going to tell us all about some of that stuff, some of the stuff going on, and then we're going to share some things during her set about the community, what's going on, and some places, and from everything from shelters to the food banks and things like that. I got some stuff I want to rattle off, during that segment, and then she's got some stuff she wants to share.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, and then we have a musical guest today on the show.
Awesome. Who
Mia. I wish I knew more about Mia, but she's going to tell us all that stuff. She's going to play some music for us.
Good.
And then afterwards, at the very end, we're going to go to the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show and talk about those kids this summer because it's graduation time. A lot of stuff going on there.
Memorial Day weekend.
That's coming out, yeah. And all the kids are going to be, in our business, Mm-hmm. And I know everyone says that I'm a parent for life, Well, kind of. It's kind of like active duty police officer and off duty. I'm retired police officer. Good. You're always a police officer, they say, right?
Yes.
You're always a parent, they say, right? I'm always a parent. But then there's the active duty parent, right? The one that's in patrol right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Always.
So things are happening. So there's a whole different, but I know we can all relate there, and I know there's a lot of that, and there's some things that, what am I going to do with these kids this summer going on, So there's some of that we want to talk about real quick. Awesome. Stay with us the whole show. We're going to go over that stuff with you and some of the events that are coming up. But right now, let's get this show started with Karen, TheKonnector.
Miss Karen.
Karen. Did your mom call you Karen TheKonnector?
No. I came up with that all on my own.
Teacher.
Sort of. I actually got my first job in title insurance, and we were trying to come up with something catchy. And a girl in my office, Allison, she was like, Karen, you're like a connector. You connect everybody. And I was like, Karen TheKonnector. And then it just stuck.
Oh, wow.
And then I searched it, and there was another Karen TheKonnector with a C. So I changed mine, Connector, with a K.
Karen TheKonnector with a K.
That's right.
That sings. I mean, it really does. Yeah.
I love it.
The CK thing, challenging for marketing. You got to know that going in, and you probably already do. But I think, it's synonymous. I read it one time and it stuck. I never was confused after that.
Yeah. A lot of people have started calling me KTK.
I know a Chris with a K.
KTK.
Okay.
It's like Y2K.
Or BTB, business or business to business.
Yeah.
No, it works.
Yeah, KTK. I think I'm going to have a new email address. It's going to be KT. They're trying to see if they can do KTK at texastitle.com.
All right.
Wow, that's nice.
KTK, see?
Did you see that list of folks? I saw a realtor on the internet, and next to her name, so in her name, it had her phone number.
Ooh.
So wherever she puts it, it says her name, realtor, phone number. And that is everywhere on Facebook.
I like that.
It's pretty odd. And I sent it to you.
That's all you need to know.
Of course.
It's her name. And I feel like, I didn't know you could do that. I thought that was pretty clever. But I think, for you to work a name like Karen TheKonnector, you kind of got to have that involvement. You do a lot of involvement?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I try to stay involved in the community and give back and do my part as a citizen. And I just think I love people. I love helping people. I'm part of Lions Club here in Conroe, the Conroe Noon Lions Club.
That's what I was going to ask about. Y'all got something coming on.
We have a golf tournament on Thursday in Walden.
That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Yes, it was. That's right.
What was yesterday?
Thursday's yesterday because the show airs on Friday.
Oh.
Well,
Yes, yes,
and
It's
it's it's fine. Yeah, like I said, it is kind of an oversight. But tell me what the tournament yesterday was about.
Well, it's raising money for, we have a big,
Huge.
charity
Massive.
kids camp in
Okay.
Kerrville. It's a Lions funded, owned kids camp in Kerrville. It's huge, and it's for kids with disabilities.
Kerrville's
And we
nice.
raise money for that all year. We do all kinds of events. We
Really?
do a fishing fun that's coming up. We have
You got to share
or
some
we
of those
just
links
did.
with us. That sounds awesome.
And then we have the golf tournament. We do all kinds of stuff. And I'm in Lions. I go every Wednesday at 11:30, and I try to. And I'm trying to be the recruiting queen there. I try to get everybody involved because many hands make light work.
Sure.
And we are
Absolutely.
we were the #1 Lions Club, largest Lions Club in the nation. Now we're #2. California beat us. We've got to get back up there. We've got to beat California.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Karen, tell me off-campus skill sets. Tell me, like computer hacking skills, ninja skills. What would you say off the grid are skills that people don't know about Karen the Connector?
that they don't know.
Yeah, like whatever it is that mainstream get it. You're probably good at that.
Well,
She's probably got a
Great.
license.
She's good at it. Come on.
I used to love restoring furniture when I had time.
Yeah, cool.
I used to flip furniture. I
Nice.
owned a landscaping business.
Nice.
Became pretty successful, and then I moved here. And then I don't know. I make awesome banana bread.
Oh,
Wow.
I love banana bread.
Next time you're gonna have to bring us some, right?
I know I should, right? I will.
Banana
We
bread.
always have bananas. Like the kids go through those phases, where they have they always want bananas. They eat them, and then you buy them, and then nobody eats them. So then
Exactly.
you make banana bread, and I
Yes.
freeze it in pieces, so they just warm it up in the microwave, and it's good to go. Or they can put it in their lunch. And by the time they get to lunch, it's thawed out.
That's
That's
outstanding.
great.
You know what? Let's do this. I've got some thoughts I want to put in because there's a lot of things about banana bread I want to figure out. Let's take a brief moment and come back with Karen the Connector
Okay.
after this.
All
We'll be
right.
right back, folks.
Great.
Right after this.
Audience of One, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. right here on Conroe's 106.1 and 104.5. Listen to the brain droppings of local hosts, me, Andrew Belshner, along with the jewel of Montgomery County radio, Dick Schisler. Topical musings, news stories, oddities, or just weird conversations that we normally have with ourselves, all mixed together with the occasional guest. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
So Armando, we're back.
We are.
And I wanted to go over a few things really quick, and I've got Karen the Connector here with us.
Yes.
Sir.
I also have Gina Magali Rodriguez with us.
Yes.
And I wanted to go over some of the Montgomery County Community Resource Referrals. And there's a list
right.
they give out for Conroe, Montgomery, Willis, the Woodlands, just general Montgomery County and community support. And one is the American Red Cross, which is located in Spring, Texas at 281-465-9376. And that's just general stuff, emergency aid. It's
Okay.
Red Cross.
That's good.
Family Promise. Now, it's in the name. It's for families, right? So
Right.
if you're not a family, singles need not apply.
Yeah.
Really, it's a family or support organization for families. Which, pros and cons. One, if you're single, you can't go there. Two, if you have a family, though, they help support the family unit in a different way, meaning it's a
I like
full
that's
managed
important.
support, right?
Right.
So Family Promise is here in Conroe, a temporary shelter for homeless families. No single persons, 936-441-8775. There's also St. Vincent de Paul here, right next to Sacred Heart
Yes.
Catholic Church here in Conroe. And they can do assistance with rent, utilities, food, call for hours and all that. 936-539-1188.
Great resource center.
Right.
They're always very,
there's
very
there's like pages and pages. We take the whole program. You know what I mean? So if you
Right.
need some help, you need some assistance, do the time, take
Where
the
can you
time.
find that?
I don't remember where I got this emergency assistance list from. I think
I'm
there
Well,
sure
were
we
locals
have
online.
all of those resources at Lions Club.
at the Lions
we
Club.
support all of those.
That's great.
That's great.
They come and speak, and so if you need anything, Reach out to Lions. They have it all.
Okay.
Angelic Riso, near
Yes.
Danville.
Yes.
We've got the St. Vincent de Paul Society, the Martin Luther King Center. We've got TLC Food Pantry, United Methodist Workforce Solutions. It just goes on. Operation Refugee, the Mission, Family Time. These people are here to help. They're here to help people needy, homeless, people, family in crisis, soon to be. If we can help sometimes right
Right.
before you get there, it sure
Right.
helps, to
you
fix
lost
the
your
problem.
job. You're looking for a new one. You need help with utilities just to get through the rough time.
Great resources. And I mean, that's great. That needs to be really printed out almost everywhere.
Yes.
Right.
Just search online as well.
Yes.
And if
But
you're new to Texas, you may not
somebody
know. If you're new to the county, new to the area, that
Yes.
people around here care. So, and you can find out how much, but you got to kind of reach out and ask. I mean, if you don't ask,
That's right.
we don't know.
And most churches have all that stuff too. You can reach out
That's
to
right.
almost every church in the community will have all that information.
That
Good
is
place
true.
to find it or reach out to the Lions Club, like she said. Karen, so titles, right? You do titles?
Yes.
Well, title insurance.
Well, I
Texas title.
do not do title work.
Okay.
I am not a desk person.
But you represent the Texas title.
I
group.
do. I am their business development, marketing, whatever you need, customer relations. My specialty is creative marketing. I love to help people grow their business.
This is creative.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
This
I love
qualifies
it.
as creative marketing?
Yes.
Yes, I love.
We
I
nailed
love
it.
that. That's my favorite
Qualified.
thing.
Good.
Is just coming up with ideas, branding yourself, getting out there, getting involved in your community.
That's why you get a
helping.
cool name.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. I love
I
connecting.
don't have a
people.
cool name. I'm just Armando. My brother's Greg, my sister's Sandra.
Armandito.
And I'm Armando. They're like,
Yeah,
wait a
it's
minute,
just-
where did you come from? It's like, oh,
San Antonio.
they said they found me in
A lot
the
of Armandos
dustbin.
there.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, there is, but not here. I think I have one with my same full name out there somewhere. I googled them and found
Something
them.
like that.
Is there other Karen Connectors out there?
The one with the
The
Karen
C.
the connector with
That's
the C.
right. That's right. There's no K's. You're solo. You're all alone.
I googled it, made sure
Okay.
you can search me.
Good. I like that. I like that.
Search me.
I'm easy to find.
So, what's your plans for July 4th? You got anything going on?
July 4th
Yeah,
or-
Independence Day.
Yeah,
Independence
I know
Day,
there's other stuff.
wow.
Going. People don't really make plans for like big
Or
ones for Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day.
Memorial Day.
Day is
All right, let's
so
put her to
much
the
fun.
test. Let's test her.
Okay.
Karen, you ready for a test? Pop quiz?
Sure.
You sure?
Yes.
Pop quiz?
And I'm in.
Okay. What's the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day?
Memorial Day is to celebrate all the people who have died for our country.
Okay.
Veterans Day is to celebrate all of the veterans living and dying.
Also correct. So it's good to
job,
share
Karen
that,
the
and because a lot of people get them confused, right? People who live here in the States,
You're right, you're
people
right.
new to the country, people that maybe just got their visa. You could have passed that test a lot of ways, but let's be clear here. Because it's meant to be clear. Memorial Day is for our lost. You can go celebrate that in the graveyard, but you can also celebrate it in your backyard, right? And you can get out there and
On the
barbecue.
Guadalupe River.
A lot of traditions for
yes.
Memorial Day. Do you do something regularly on Memorial
I
Day?
grew up floating the Guadalupe because I grew up there.
That's the river.
I don't go anymore. It's too crowded.
I know, that's right. But it's so fun.
It is fun.
yes.
If you get there really early and you know some good spots, there are some good spots you can still go to. But
Yeah, but it's
Canyon
always about
Lake.
family
I'm from
time,
Canyon
too.
Lake, so
Yes.
Canyon
Love
Lake's a great
Canyon
place
Lake.
to be.
You ever fish out there? I heard it
Oh,
wasn't very
yeah.
good.
We used to shoot bottle rockets across the lake.
Man, I bet that looks cool at night.
It does.
That's cool.
It's
That's
fun.
cool. But yeah, so we have family time too. Memorial Day.
Yes.
There's a lot going on in my family, so of course.
Yeah.
So
And,
it's a special
You have
time.
military in your family?
Yes, brother-in-law. So I do.
So
it's
May
nice time.
29th is
Yes.
Memorial Day, right? May 29th. That's Memorial
Monday.
Day. That's right. And
sir.
there's a lot of other big holidays coming up. You got June 6th is the D-Day invasion.
Yes.
June 6th.
Yes.
You know,
6-6.
the Belmont Stakes, the Triple Crown, the Belmont Stakes, the Preakness, and the Kentucky Derby, right?
Oh,
Those
yes.
three.
Yes.
That's the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
That's always interesting.
Then we just have that?
Did we? Are
Yeah.
you sure? All
Kentucky
of them?
Derby
I
was
thought the Belmont
May
was
6th.
May 6th. So, do you know the horse that won?
Nope.
No, that wasn't on the quiz.
Free
I'm just
spirit. I don't
curious.
know.
That
Free
wasn't a
spirit.
That's the one I was voting for.
Yeah. Flag Day is June 14th. Father's Day is June 18th. Juneteenth is June 19th.
Yes.
And
He has all the dates.
the June
Lot of
solstice, the
Junes.
21st.
Great. Okay.
The solstice.
Anybody's birthday?
My oldest son's birthday.
Oh,
is
June.
June 20th.
June 20th. My
He's
daughter.
going to be 18.
Oh my God! Wait. So
He's going to Texas Tech.
that's great.
Oh, wow.
So
Red Raider.
my daughter, June 30th, going to Sam. She's gonna be 18. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
we should
baby.
introduce
Yeah.
them.
I know, right?
Then we can be moms.
I know. And dating game on the show.
Well, Karen, how can folks find you? How can they reach out to Karen the Connector?
They can look me up on Facebook. It's Karen the Connector. Or they can reach me at my phone number, 210-218-7468. Yes, it's 210, San Antonio number.
Straight out of Canyon Lake.
Yes,
Karen
sir.
the Connector.
I'm a hill
here in
country girl.
Conroe.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for coming on the show, Karen, and we'll look forward to working with Texas Title in the future. I hope, and we can talk about them more here on the show. It
course.
seems like a nice fit. Just saying.
Texas Title.
Texas Ticket.
Texas
You know,
Ticket.
it sings.
Love it. The
We're
four
all
We'll be
about
back,
Texas.
folks. We'll be right back after this.
The 4 T's. I'm serious.
Lone Star Radio.
Every Friday, tune into Texas Ticket on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Gold Lake Conroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas Ticket.
You kick your feet up if you have a minute.
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket Armando, and I'm with Gina.
Hola.
And Karen's still here.
Yes.
And we have a very special musical guest with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mia Suzanne Walker.
Why don't we go pack a bag and head for Mexico? Tell the boss she'll be back in a week. We'll be watching shadows playing hide and seek in the palm trees. See, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind and go to a place where we can unwind, dance the night away, lay on the beach all day and breathe the salty air. Glad to be there down in Mexico, down in Mexico.
Woo! I want to take my shirt off. That's awesome. So, Mia, Suzanne Walker, and there's a band, right?
Yes, we perform as a solo, duo, trio, or full band. So whatever.
That's outstanding.
venues
That's the
need or
menu.
want.
But what's the
Yeah.
band? What does the band have a different name, or is it Suzanne?
No, it's
Mia
all under
Suzanne Walker
Suzanne's
band.
band, and I just
Fantastic.
kind
Is there a fiddle in there?
of. On the recordings, yes. When I record and use studio musicians for that side of it.
I was thinking some
the
maracas
venues.
might go good in that song. Is
Oh,
there someone that does that?
yes.
You have
Yeah,
you have a
there's
professional maraca person?
Percussion, yeah. There's some percussion aspects of that song,
Beautiful song. What would
and a
inspired
great
you
video
that
on
one?
YouTube as well. So
Yeah.
Did you? Is that your original, or is
that's
that
one of the first songs I wrote. Yes,
Yes.
it's
Really?
original.
Beautiful. It's
That was
one of
like
the
a
first
Jimmy Buffett
ones.
cover or something. That was outstanding. You wrote that song?
Right, and that was one of the first
Oh.
ones written. And I wanted to write something about being on vacation and just that whole.
You nailed it.
relaxed
You nailed it. I
vibe
felt like I was
song.
there. I want to go to drink immediately after this program. You know, I mean, wow, nailed it. Seriously, that was on point. I mean, really, I got that Jimmy Buffett vibe. I was in
That's
Cabo.
Margarita with salt. Right?
Easy,
Come on.
right.
Here we
easy.
go. Here
Up
we
flip
go.
flops, toes in the sand, Margarita Man.
That's right.
You know, I mean,
And it's
easy.
one of the #1 songs for our artist information on Spotify.
Is it just because it's been around
Oh,
longer, or do you
nice.
think it's because it's really your #1 song?
I don't know. I mean,
It's aged from
one of
both
the other
the rest.
songs that's off the most recent album, "Ice and Fire Back to Brown." Which
Ice and Fire
I'll
Back to
give you a
Brown.
sample of
Okay.
it in a little bit. That's also kind of tying up down in Mexico for that position, and one's just been out since 2022, and down in Mexico's been out since 2018. So it's just interesting.
All right. Well, make sure they
Loves
can hear
it.
you. Speaking of this
Beautiful.
guy, I know it's a little
Okay.
far from you, but you're. Yeah, good.
Okay,
Okay, just want to make sure we're catching that guy. I'm so glad you made time to come out today, and I know I love your spirit. I love the red, white, and blue, and I know July 4th, Memorial Day, is all
That's
around
right,
the corner.
it's coming, and I'm an Air Force veteran too. So
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you for
Mix
your
of
service.
Yes,
everything.
thank you.
Yes.
Very much.
So, are you doing the USO or something, or are you over at the Air Force Base at Fort Hood, or the military base at Army Base there, or where are you playing for Memorial Day?
I'm actually doing a patriotic service that's in Fulshire,
I
and
see.
I've been
Okay.
tasked to do that one. So be
Outstanding.
doing the national anthem and a few other
That's
patriotic
great.
songs like that, which I really
Nice.
love doing. So
What was that other artist? Did a lot of patriotic tunes. Got really good at doing patriotic music. Female artist, country artist, I believe. I'm trying to remember who it was, but just nailed it and just kind of got. You know, I think when you take ownership of something like that, you just get better at it. I mean, when I sing. You could tell I'm like it's not, you know, like someone who regularly sings a song gets spirited about it. Like the people at my church, you know, it's like, wow, you know, look at that, you know, I'm like amazed, you know, it's like she's good, you know. And then the fill-in, you know, she's not the regular one that comes that one Sunday. You're like, oh yeah,
Right.
she's just reading off that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can
Beautiful.
feel the spirit a little different, and I could feel a little bit in that one song, like you'd sang it a lot.
yep, we like doing Americana songs, country, pop, a little mix of everything. And we can do all covers, we can do all originals, a little bit of both, depending on what the venues, you know, really like to hear. And we're playing all over the area, especially in Conroe. It's been nice to be up in this area and kind of get a presence here.
Yeah,
like-
caught you at the Firm not too long ago.
Yep,
The
at the Firm
the
last
meadery.
Friday, yeah, the Firm Eatery. I'll be at the Hyatt Centric in the Woodlands coming up May 26th.
Okay.
MB Speakeasy June the 1st, Red Brick Tavern June the 9th, Pedro's June 29th.
Nice.
And if anybody's looking for more dates or just to find out more information on those, if you go to the Suzanne'sBand.com website under events, it pops down.
You cut them a deal
all
if they say they
those.
saw you on the Texas Ticket. They want to
Oh.
hire your band.
Oh, sure. I'm always willing to work out a deal. So
Okay, you heard it right
I
there.
like
Just tell me you
that.
saw it
email
on the
me
show.
at Suzanne'sBand@gmail.com.
Yeah, you get 2 free tickets to the show. That's your deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
they
the
saw
music
you
just
here.
keeps getting better. You know what I mean? The hits just keep on coming.
And I also do Christmas music. There's 2 songs
That's
for Christmas
pretty.
as well. Holiday shows are big, so for booking,
Nice.
definitely keep us in mind for all sorts of things. Going into this second half of the year, we're already starting to book up, so be sure and
Good.
keep that in mind. Think ahead if you're looking
Yes.
July
for
4th, where you at?
music. I don't have anything booked for July 4th. just
September
yet.
16th, what are you doing?
I'm not really sure.
Really? Did he say septiembre? Whoa, she'll be playing that
Exactly.
song. Definitely.
Do you speak
But
Spanish?
I can check. A little.
Do you know any Spanish
Interestingly enough, one of my most recent songs, "Ice and Fire" off the "Ice and Fire" album, I am in the studio working at mixing that song as "Hielo y Fuego."
I
And it will come out hopefully this year. That's my plan, to get it back out there. It's being remixed as a Latin pop,
Nice.
which is more
Hielo y
popular.
fuego. I like that.
And
Very
when I
nice.
initially did Ice and Fire, it came out as more of a James Bond slinky mix. And I thought, well, okay, I didn't really have another idea for it at the time, but now that it's been out a while and I've really thought about it and looked at the marketing of songs and everything, I thought, okay, I'm going to go this direction with this and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be like
Oh,
the,
wow.
the soundtrack to a good
Think
Western, Clint
J-
Eastwood Western.
Think more like J-Lo and that kind of, yeah, it'll kind of have that,
That white girl.
you know.
Okay.
Fast, upbeat. I love it. I love
right.
it. That's great.
And so you said welcome back to Conroe. Did you like live here before? Or did you frequent here at an earlier time in your life?
No,
or
just for the
another
show
chapter?
in particular. It's just good
Sure,
to be back
okay.
up here to, play as often as possible. It's
You know,
a-
we put you
a
on the show.
great-
They're going to have you all over the place since they're getting a discount,
Yay.
and free tickets or something. You know, I mean, it's just, I think you'll be up here a lot more. Is
Pedro's
that
has
good?
great Mexican food too.
Oh, the
so-
margarita. That's right there on
Yes.
105 across from Luby's. They were in the Sign Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
seeing that.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
be a great show. And that'll be a duo show that night. So
Well,
Well,
good.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I am really glad you're here, and I was hoping the rest of the guys from the Susan band might.
Suzanne's band.
Suzanne's band. Sorry,
yes.
Suzanne's
Suzanne's,
band. And you
yeah.
see my Suzanne band cup?
I love it. So
Oh,
cute.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
That
like
is
that.
fantastic. Suzanne, you what else do you play? You want to maybe play
Oh,
that?
piano.
Really?
And I do all the percussion on my feet when I'm doing solo shows. So I've got the shakers on one foot. I've got
shakers, the little
That
toe
is
tambourines.
so cool.
and I've got the tambourine on my left, and then I also
Yes.
have a cajon I do with my heel as well. So I'm like, I
Oh,
am
wow.
a band like Dick Van Dyke. I watched a lot of that growing up,
Yeah.
I guess. So I
We
get it from
had a
there.
guy come
But
in,
I do that as well.
the
That's
Mighty
great.
Orc, and he had those things on his feet, and he was playing guitar for us with a cigar box guitar, right? And it was super cool, and he's an amazing guitarist. But then all of a sudden, he started whipping out those little. We were all freaking out, like, "Where's this other guy at? How's he doing that? Is he messing with our system?" You know, where we could. It was like some musical ninja. You know what I mean? We're just like, "Where is that coming from?" And we realized there wasn't anyone under the table. He was
Yeah.
wearing little toe dangles. You know, pretty interesting.
I can
So
also
dangles.
tap dance while I play the guitar too. So.
You are kidding me. Parents dropped you off at that place a lot.
Oh
didn't they?
my gosh. Hey, that's talent right there. I like that.
No, I need to like come up with a number and do that for AGT. That'd be fun.
I'll pay for that.
That is awesome.
All right, Mia, before we get in
Good for
trouble
you.
here, Mia, Suzanne's band, one more for us, and let us see what you got going on.
All right, here
This
we go.
is Back to Brown. This was kind of a song I wrote about love later in life. It's got a bluesy feel to it. It's part of the #1 blues album, played on one of the radio stations up north as well. So it's a fun song, so you can find it anywhere that music can be purchased or streamed as well. So this is Back to Brown. Trouble always found me, wouldn't let me be. Life gave me lemons, and all it did was squeeze every ounce of joy out of every day. Then you came along, I've undergone a miraculous change. You lifted up my frown and turned my blue eyes back to brown. Many tried to tell me, give up on love. Aren't you a little too old, honey, to be thinking of someone who'll be true and share their heart? Might as well be wishing on the next shooting star. You see, you lifted up my frown and turned my blue eyes back to brown. Up my frown and turn my blue eyes back to brown. Yeah.
Man, I was on Canal Street having a Bloody Mary just then. You know, it was amazing. Yeah, I saw Bourbon Street. It was glimpses in that song. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Passion.
Yeah,
Love it.
right.
Yeah.
Feel
it's
it.
great.
I can feel like little chills and stuff. You've done this a while. How long have you been in music?
Interestingly enough, I got into it after I'd finished raising my 4 children. I wanted to do something with music, but I wasn't sure what. And a friend of mine that worked at School of Rock said, "You need to come learn guitar."
Oh,
So at 51, I was learning guitar, and then all of a sudden, bam! I started writing songs.
A natural.
And the music
Scary.
just started flowing at that point. And next thing you know, I'm owning my own business, and I'm starting to play live and doing
On
all
radio
these
talk
things
shows and
that-
whatnot.
There you are.
And whatnot.
And within 2 years, I was already in the Grammys, and it's just been an amazing fast journey. It's just amazing how it all just clicked together.
You're good at
so
it. You have a
fast.
wonderful voice.
Because I've always done music. I've always been in choirs or groups, ensembles, whatever, but I never really got into playing an instrument and all those things.
I'd be interested to hear your piano a little bit more. What are some upcoming dates? You said what's the next time we can catch you after this weekend? You said the 26th you're going to be somewhere. Where's the 26th? That's
Most
tonight.
of the
Friday
shows
night.
are solo shows coming up. The
27th.
next full band, I
Okay.
believe, right now is August, where I'll be popping the keys out. It's some of the venues are smaller,
Okay.
so it's hard to bring.
Where are you in
a lot of-
August? Where are you in August with the full band?
The full band is down at County Line.
In August.
And yeah, that's one of them. And then we'll have a good one in October in Fulshire.
Excellent.
That'll be
Okay.
a really nice one to come to.
Well-
That's the Scarecrow Festival.
Oh, I love
Nice.
it.
They
Yeah.
hold down there, and the
Yeah.
weather should be nice. It's
Well,
a
we're going to put the
great
links so they can
opportunity,
find
so-
you, your music, some details, get some CDs, or follow your music as you write more music. You
And,
know.
Yep, and I'm working on some new projects right now besides Yellow y Fuego. And
Yes.
so we just had a show in town at Cowboy Surfer Bar Sunday night, and we had the audience vote. We played 5 new songs and had them vote on which songs they would like to hear recorded next. And so that was really fun, to get their
Yeah.
thoughts on them and see which direction they liked, and whether they were into the slower ballads or the quicker things and all that as well.
Well,
So.
I think you got a great voice. And
Beautiful.
guitar kind of was second. I mean, I was really impressed with your voice. Not that anything with the guitar was perfectly fine. I mean, there was, but your voice stood out. Singing lessons? Did you just
I've done
started singing? You were good at it. I
I've
started
done-
singing. I was horrible. I mean, it was clear. I felt good. It felt like I was good at it because I was in my. I felt
Well,
like Waylon Jennings. But at
and I
the
was
end,
in-
I was not Waylon
Right.
Jennings.
I did choirs, a lot,
Yeah.
and I really didn't do much vocal coaching until I started recording. Then I wanted more
Wow.
help with, hey, I want to go here, I want to go there, I need to tune this up, I need to dial down the accent, so whatever happens.
Whatever with that part's gonna
so
stop.
my eyes don't come out like,
Yeah.
I've been fixing to do this, you have to learn how to kind of get rid of some of that, so you
Well,
don't-
I'm going to keep you for a few minutes, and we're just going to kind of go over the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show in order to avoid the break and make sure we get it all in there. And so feel free to join in if there's some of these events or places that you may know a little something about. And we've got a lot of support from these events that are from one of my personal sponsors and local picks, BarshAuto.com. So
right.
getting the Punch Your Texas Ticket July 4th part, I wanted to get some of those moments brought up because the one of the things happening is July 1st is the Stars and Stripe right here in our own Heritage Place Park, and it's the Conroe's Park and Recreation
Yes.
Independence Day
Annual,
event.
right.
It's their annual. Yeah. So that is
how
the Stars and
fun.
Stripes
Yeah, it is
celebration
lots of
July
fun.
1st, 4 to 9:30 p.m. at Heritage Place. And then there is several other where the fireworks shows. I know Walden always has one at the Breakwater Grill. And I
Right.
just it's pending. So I haven't seen the day and time for it, if it's the 1st or the 4th. But a lot of folks are doing them on the 1st. 80s Independence Day party out at Deep Roots. And
Oh, that's fun.
the
Dressed up in
80s. The Spicolis. They're an 80s cover band. They just play a bunch of cover tunes. And
That's
so
so cool.
there's
I like
spandex,
that.
big hair, all this going on. Lots of wine. And now they sell beer there, I think. So I don't really
Good.
know that for sure.
Well, we have to go check it out then. That sounds like fun.
Deep Roots, July 1st. That's going to go start at 8 p.m. And I don't know if there's a fireworks show. You got to go check them out. And I also saw the Independence Day celebration at Shenandoah Park in the Woodlands. That's the 2023. That's Saturday. That's going to be at 10 p.m. I would check that out. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, that can't be.
So definitely, they need to go look
the
for that one.
interns. It's a community college.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're just going to mark that off, and I'm sure they're doing
Okay.
something there that they would like to be sharing
Yes,
with the
I
rest of us.
bet. Yes, yes.
But the odds
We
are
will
high.
confirm the time frame.
Something's going on at that park. Rob Fleming Park has the Red Hot and Blue Rob Fleming Park Independence Day celebration, and that's on Tuesday, July 4th. Right, so
Okay.
Tuesday's the July 4th. The first would be Saturday. I
Yes.
think so, yeah. Yeah. So it makes sense, I guess, to navigate the weekend to know why we're doing it on July 1st.
Yeah.
Because
of
I
course.
personally, had I not heard this, would have read this out loud.
Yes.
I would have it's not even July 4th yet.
Nope.
Y'all settle down. We're
Nope.
not going anywhere. You know,
Nope.
or something like that. You know, we would have missed that.
Yeah, I believe so.
What's that noise, Dad?
Oh,
Fireworks. Dang it.
on Tuesday night.
So this Saturday, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, STP, and more. Best of the 90s, 90 to Nothing is out in Plantersville at Deep Roots. No, that's at Bernhardt. Also, we have the Stevie Nicks, Sheryl Crow, CCR by Jen Harris. Now, Jen Harris has been on the show. And last time I saw Jen Harris, she was at the Firm Meadery where we saw you last perform. And do you drink mead?
I discovered it when I started playing there, and my favorite is the Orange Blossom.
Oh, very good. Yeah,
And
good
they have
stuff.
some good flavors.
Wow.
Yeah.
As far as Bernhardt goes and some of their stuff, I kind of put them all together. There's Beach Boys, Highwaymen, Rod Stewart, Johnny Cash, and Michael Jackson tribute bands are going to be out there.
Wow.
And there's a couple of Grammys in there, so there are some players. So those on their covers, not just the caliber of cover we're talking about. I mean, there's a lot of Stevie Nicks wannabes out there. Let me just tell you. But there's only one real Stevie Nicks. Yeah.
One. And is that throughout the summer?
That's the next couple of months
okay.
out there at Bernhardt Winery. Follow at
Good.
Bernhardt.
Yes.
BernhardtWinery.com/events. So you can see all that stuff there. July 4th. Any? What are you gonna do? Anything,
course.
Karen? What's going on July 4th for you?
Oh, fireworks in Galveston for me. What about you?
Really?
Be in the hill country.
Hill Country for Karen.
Oh, July
All right.
1st. Oh my gosh, the parade. The parade. Shannon Reed's going to kill us.
parade,
The parade in Montgomery,
yes,
July 1st. And this is a no trailer parade. And it is going to
They're
be
doing
just
something unique.
hometown,
Yes.
hands-on, real folks. You know, you can bring your bike. You can come up. Yeah, you can decorate your
Right.
golf cart, decorate your scooter,
Walk,
decorate your
your
red
pet.
wagon, and come out and do it country style in Montgomery,
Yes.
July 1st. You can go out and do that during the day, and then
Sounds
catch
like fun,
fireworks
right?
just about anywhere.
Ride your horse. Yes,
wagon,
yes.
whatever you want to bring. Just no trailers, and they're. The traditional fireworks show that's Bentwater. I mean, I think Waterway Squares Tuesday, July 1st. They're going to have something there as well in the Woodlands.
Okay.
Of course,
Yep,
they're
yep.
Tuesday,
Always, yes.
July 4th. Tomball Country Club is doing the Red, White, and Blue tournament July 4th, and that's at Walden Way in Tomball, Texas. But that's all I've got. And that's quite a bit,
Right.
folks.
Yeah.
I'd like to wrap up and fade away with maybe a cover or something from you, folks. Thank you for watching the Texas Ticket Show on Lone
Love
Star
it.
Radio. You can catch us on Facebook.com/TX Ticket or on IR Lone Star Radio 104.5 and 106.1 FM.
And here's Mia. Yay. Let's see. She's playing something. She's playing something. I know. She's thinking. Love it.
Do I do a Stevie Nicks cover or Harry Styles?
Oh, Stevie Nicks. I gotta hear it.
You want
Well,
Stevie
let's see what
Nicks?
you got there.
Okay.
Since we threw that out there like that.
Go for it.
That's a lot to live up to after what you just said.
Right? Dare to go straight there.
My
you
friend
know.
is
She's
part of
good.
Nightbird. And,
Oh, I saw them. They're amazing.
Yeah, I should tell you.
Which one's your friend,
something I
her?
think, yeah, Brooks. Yeah, she's good. And I think out of all the, Stevie Nicks groups, especially for Houston, I think they are the prime one in Houston.
Yeah, they just appeared
for-
2 weeks ago over at Bernhardt.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Now, this is something else I do too, is I do mashups where I'll take songs and I'll, mash them up together.
Cool, love it.
And I've got a George Strait mashup too. So.
Whatever you want to do, we just got to close out with you here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mia Suzanne Walker.
I'm going to stick with Stevie Nicks.
You got it. Let's
Okay,
go.
here we
Let's
go. All right. They're like, it's the pre-jam.
I'll sing through it. Oh, wait, she's ready.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You you can go